Hey everyone, Ninja Toothpick, and alright, 338, Fairy Tail. Okay, a little bit more than I expected. I was expecting it to be like a very boring transition chapter and stuff like that, back to like a little hiatus moment or something, but it was actually pretty good. I mean, it kind of had some funny little substance to it, and it gets better, but like, it starts out and it's a few days after the festival, and people around the town are talking about what happened, and they're like thinking that the dragons are illusions. And while this all is happening, all the mage guilds have been invited to the palace in Fiora for a big party. And like whenever we get there, we see like a couple different people, and then like you see Kagura, and everybody's like, "She's dressed up! Oh my God, the badass samurai girl is dressed up," and shit like that. And Gray, like Juvia, comes to like gawk over Gray as she always does. And he's like, "Alright, Juvia, that's enough. I've changed, and I'm going to start being blunt and tell you to go fuck yourself." Yeah. It's really funny. And then we get over to Wendy and Julia, I think it was. And like they're eating some type of like food or something. I don't even know what it really was. And Mavis comes over and it's like, "Oh, wow, that looks pretty good." And like, Wendy's sitting there talking to her, and Julia's like, "What the fuck is that bitch doing over there?" And because of course she can't see Mavis because, you know, fairy tale. But, and then like, we get a funny little moment whenever Mavis is standing behind Julia, and she's like, "Wendy, come help me, there's something near me." It's like, okay, I thought no one could feel Mavis or whatever, but I guess that was just a little moment for Kishi to be like, I don't even care right now. But, anyway, everyone's basically doing what they do. Jet and Joy messing with Levy. Lux is getting gawked over by girls, and of course you have Freed being a fanboy and stuff like that. But, and then Urza and Kagura start talking, and Urza wants to like be her friend now and like just bury the hatchet. And at first Kagura is like, no, my sister's a lot better than that. And then like Urza's just like, "Stop being so cute," and we get like a little freaking fan service moment because, you know, Hero's got to do that for at least one panel through every freaking one. But we get like a little tiny fan service moment with Urza, and then like she sees Miliana and she tells her to stop sulking around, and she goes, "Well, guess there's no choice," and just reaches down in her shirt and she pulls out Happy. Happy? Why was Happy in her shirt? But anyway, and to try to cheer Miliana up is what she does because you know how Miliana loves kitties. But then she pulls out Cheryl and then Panther Lily. How the fuck did she fit two cats about like that in her fucking shirt? Honestly, that was like a what the hell moment for me. But anyway, and then Miliana, of course, is just like, "Show, ready, Grace!" And it was just like a funny little moment, but like, and like, for some reason no one could find Natsu. Everybody keeps asking, "Hey, have you seen Natsu?" And it's like, you're probably figuring, why is everyone so worried about Natsu? But anyway, Sting shows up and it's like, "Alright, Natsu, let's drink!" And he's bringing like a big bottle of wine and shit, and Gaziel's just like, "He ain't here." And he's like, "Damn," so I can get close to him. And then Rogue shows up, and Gaziel kind of comes back to the reference that they used to be brothers, and, or like, adoptive kind of claim brothers, and he's like, "Hi, Rios," or Rios, whatever, I don't know. But then he's like, "Don't call me that, it's Rogue." And he goes, "Rogue's the future bastard, okay?" And he goes, "Yeah, and I won't become that." But, and then Sting offers Gaziel a drink, and they toast and shit like that. And then you see the rest of Sabretooth, like Rufus and that big fucking guy who could use thunder and stuff. And then, like, the awkward moment comes in whenever Yukino shows up after she's been, like, dressed up by Mira and stuff. And Sting says that he didn't know that she'd be showing up and stuff. And then, like, he gets her to stop. He starts explaining to her that he wants a guild that cherishes his members. And then he says, "I guess to cut it short, I'm trying to ask you to come back." And then Kagura steps in and is like, "Oh, hell no. Bitch, you done that bitch wrong. You done her wrong. She coming to us. She coming to Mermaid." And then Fairy Tail steps up. It's like, "Wait, we can't let this go. She's coming with us." And then everybody else starts coming in. It's like, oh no, she's coming with us. And then freaking Blue Pegasus is like, Mish, you should come with us because we're fucking creepy. No, but anyway, and everybody starts fighting, and all the masters are like, well, this should be interesting. And they're about to go at it and shit. And Mira comes up to Yukino, who's crying at this moment, and she's like, well, there's nothing to cry about. She goes, no, it's just, even if they are kidding, I'm so freaking happy. And then, like, while everybody's fighting, that one soldier guy who I still fail to fucking know the name of, shows up and it's like, everyone shut the fuck up before the king sees you. And then he's like, and then he starts explaining that the king's very grateful to them. And he introduces the king, and guess who it is? Natsu. Natsu's just got the fucking king's hat on and his cape. He's like, yeah, I'm the fucking king, yeah. And everybody's like, what the fuck? And everybody's like tripping out. He's like, they're like, Natsu, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, well, we did win after all, didn't we? And then Lucy's like, the last words of the entire chapter is Lucy's, and she's like, this is too much. And I guess this, I really see this chapter as kind of like it's the ending of the Dragon arc. We all thought that last week was the end of the Dragon arc, but no, this was actually the main end of the celebration and everything. And this is like I know I titled my last one Euphoria After Anarchy. This was literally the Euphoria After Anarchy. The anarchy that was this arc is coming to a final end with this party. And Hiro trolled us with the names of these and stuff, because this one was like the ultimate dance contest, and everyone thought it was going to be like a filler and shit, but turns out it was just like a ball, like a freaking party. And I was like, oh, you little bastard. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this chapter. Stay tuned for the next 339 and 340 chapters. And, guys, until next time, I'm the Ninja Zizbek, and that's it.